Oh, okay. Hello, everybody. It's Merlin here, and I just thought I would do a stream. Don't know what everybody's doing this Saturday night, but figured I'd try to, I don't know, put something on the channel because I've been trying to upload this video. I had a recent request to check out this one movie, and I did a video on it, but it's a very long one, and for some reason, my site's not taking it and YouTube's not taking it. It's just taking so long to upload. I've just been having a lot of issues with it. So there will be more videos forthcoming towards the end of the month, but I'm just going to put this up here right now just to kind of talk to you guys. Feel free to send in questions about anything. Maybe if you guys want me to check out something here, I will while I have the time. Whatever. I'll probably do this for a couple hours, so feel free to like it, spread it around. You guys know the drill. Let's see. In the meantime, I guess I'll talk about some stuff. Let's see. Okay, go let someone know about this. Maybe I'll have some people in later. I don't know. I haven't talked to some people in a while. We'll see who's available, who's not. In fact, I guess maybe I'll give this to people in this chat here. I think I could probably spread this link there. Some people might be interested in knowing, sometimes. Oh, let's see. Okay. Oh, wait. I hear myself, so it must mean the video is starting. Where's the... Boom. There it is. Okay. Crazy boy, how's it going? Senju. Yep, okay. Got some of the old loyal people still there. How you guys doing? Please send in questions, spread it around. It's been a while. Let me see. I'll just randomly talk about like news and react to things in the meantime while you guys think of questions, if that's cool with you guys. Oh, we're gonna look at the Anime News Network here. Let's see, Square Enix. I think this is. Oh yeah. I'm actually thinking. I know that the new Godzilla movie is coming around locally. I think it's gonna be like in this theater across the way. I might check it out actually if I have the time because I think I might have that day off in like a couple weeks. So I'm thinking about checking out that new Godzilla. It looks really awesome. From what I understand, it's like kind of a sort of a reboot. I enjoyed a lot. I kind of like the darker Godzilla, even though I generally think of him as a hero. But either way, I hope it's better than the American version because I didn't like the last one. But I just saw that pop up. There's also some news about, I think that's footage of Final Fantasy. I'm going to wait for it to come back. Hold on. I think that's about Final Fantasy 15, which maybe if I ever get myself a PS4, that's the one I'm gonna try and play because somebody showed me some like cutscenes from it. I guess it was the summons. Looked freaking awesome. Though apparently what everybody really wants is a remake of 7, which I honestly don't think is necessary, but that's just me. Okay, numerous conventions around the world, Tokyo Game Show, Bethesda. I think this is just about some recent con. Some new Sonic Fire and Ice. Okay. Oh, that's an awesome One Piece poster. Got Luffy post time skip. He's got the abs. Let's see. There's there's Nami looking more adult. Let's see. You've got who is that down there? Okay. Oh, that's Chopper. Who's I think continues to be the most like underused character in that show. Yeah, they got like everybody back. They got Dom Flamingos all the way back there. There's L. There's Brooke. But it's like no. That's awesome. That's a cool poster actually. Oh yeah, I also was kind of angry because I found out they were releasing, I guess, the Digimon movie here, and I didn't even know about it. It was too late. But yeah, there's a picture of the Digimon movie behind there. Oh, it's so cute. Agumons with these little. Oh, that's adorable. All right, let's see. So that wasn't really anything about Final Fantasy 15. That was just about some random convention. Oh, what do we got here? Some manga and stuff I don't know about. There's a Playmax recreates Pacific Rim's Gypsy Danger. Open pre-orders for Max Factory's Playmax. Oh, it's some new figures available. That's cool. I'm really waiting for a sequel for that. I'm hoping they're going to do that crossover with Godzilla and King Kong. I've heard that's a possibility. Psychopaths, Mandatory Happiness, which I believe is it's a visual novel. I know there's a movie too. I recently saw that, did a review on it. really like Psycho Pass a lot. So, but I heard that the second season wasn't quite as good. No, that's right. People are really excited about the new JoJo's Bizarre Adventure episode. Falling behind on that, but I know everything that basically happens. Let's see. Some redesigns for Evangelion characters. Power Rangers Ninja Steel recast the Yellow Ranger. Heard about that. Doesn't really bother me too much, though. I actually looked at the casting for the new Power Rangers movie. I thought it was interesting that all the actors are actually somewhat age appropriate. I think the youngest one was the one girl. She was like 19, but the oldest guy, of course, is the Asian guy, who I think is, ironically enough, the Black Ranger this time around, who is, like 28, but of course, he looks much younger. But I thought that was interesting. They're all pretty close to the right age. I'm liking the cast for that movie so far. They got Bryan Cranston as Zordon, who apparently got his start doing voiceover work in Power Rangers, which is why he wanted to be in the Power Rangers movie. And it's funny how you can kind of start off with something completely random, and then it's Walter White, man. It's awesome. But I also like the lady they're getting to play Rita Repulsa. She's a pretty good actress. So she can do that really over the top, laughing, and she's got the smile and the teeth for it. So ranking Kochikami is at the top of the Japanese TV rankings. There's some Pokemon specials that are doing really well. Something called Sisei Suruhodo Aishitiru, I think. That's something. Apparently, there was some contest about the best robot pilots. Most of them were characters from Gundam. Doesn't surprise me. New York Times manga bestseller list. Oh, well, big surprise. One Punch Man comes in at number 1. How about that? Monster Musume, Tokyo Ghoul, of course, Attack on Titan's up there, Seraph of the End. Yeah, not exactly the ones you'd think were the most popular, actually. No One Piece, but I guess with, basically no Naruto, it's like, Bleach ended. So, yeah, that makes sense. At least it's getting some more variety now as opposed to the same series we always see. Thank God Bleach is over. I'm like the only person that will say that. Let's see. Okay. Some new art for the Gundam manga series. Those colored booklets are pretty awesome. If you guys haven't checked them out, actually, I'm guessing that's helping bring the Gundam stuff really back. 91 days. That looked pretty interesting. Rings. Okay, so that's going to be released in February. That's a sequel to The Ring, which somebody told me looked pretty good. I actually haven't seen the preview for it yet, but the first Ring just freaked me out when I was a kid. It really scared me. I don't think I ever saw the second one, though, so we'll see. Oh, there's another Rumiko Takahashi manga. I didn't even know she still did stuff. Billy Bat ended recently, I guess. Some more One Punch Man figures. Oh, yeah. Apparently people are really enjoying the Band of the Hawk game for Berserk. That's apparently getting some good buzz. That's pretty cool. That's Cartoon Network's Toonami block pushed back by half hour starting on October 1st. Ooh, it starts a little bit later. It's going to be 12 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. I'm sure we'll live. Oh, yeah, that's right. Duh. Big news. Apparently, there's 2 live-action Ghost in the Shell trailers, which I guess I'll watch now because I did complain about that, didn't I? I'll have to go ahead and actually watch them now. There we go. Sorry, guys, if not look at your questions right away. I'll look at them in just a sec. I was just giving you guys some time. Let me just... Damn it. This thing isn't working. Hold on. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, Ghost in the Shell. I can't spell. Trailer. Not opening. Trailer. Here we go. Official teaser. Okay, let's go. If it loads. Loading. I'm actually going to pause it for a second. Give it some time. Come on. Okay, there we go. Wait. VerizonNet? My internet's been weird today. Oh, here we go. Here's Stanley Tucci for the 5,000th time. Yes, Verizon Fios, blah, blah, blah. Skipping this ad. Okay. big screen this. Guy looks like the owl. This is a really weird trailer. Bunch of monks and a. All right, that was just a really choppy, bizarre trailer. Oh wow. Well, that doesn't really tell me anything. I mean, like I said, she looks fine. I don't know. Uh, yeah, that teaser literally tells me nothing. Honestly, it looks like it kind of dull, stoic movie. I don't know, man. They're going for dark and creepy, which is fine. I mean, she's played robots and superpowered beings before. I could see her pulling that before off. I don't know. It doesn't look good. I'm trying to sugarcoat it. It just doesn't look good. All right, let me go to the Hangout here. Oh wow, wow, a lot of questions. Okay, I'm looking, guys. Hemokin, what's up? I got a question, but if it's you do another movie review, will you ever review 9? Yes, yes. Actually, I'm going to do that this month. I know because you requested it. I know who you are. Yo, Jesse. What? I got a bunch of weird people in this one. Yo, Coolio, how you doing? I got a lot of old classics in here. Yes, I did see Don't Breathe. I thought it was okay. My one buddy in the podcast actually enjoyed it. Like, it's a well done film in terms of some of the thrills, but honestly, like, I couldn't really take it so seriously because it's like you guys are afraid of this old blind guy and you're having so much trouble with him. Kind of took me out of the movie a little bit, to be honest. Is Yu Yu Hakusho underrated? Yeah, I'd say so. It's kind of weird because when I actually started doing stuff on YouTube and talking to people about anime online here, I kind of found out that Yu Yu Hakusho really is like a pretty popular show, right? And that's when I got into it because I didn't grow up watching it on Toonami or anything. So I actually got into Hunter x Hunter first and then Yu Yu Hakusho. And Yu Yu Hakusho I think is fantastic. I think it's one of the best like battle shonen. It's a very good show. Uh, but the thing is, I feel like in terms of like popularity of shonen anime, it gets overshadowed by a lot of other things. I guess maybe it didn't get that much exposure because it just wasn't as long as, say, something like Dragon Ball or Naruto or something. But it's like just a really good quality shonen that you would kind of, I think, graduate from if you started off watching something else. And I don't know. It's hard to say. I think that among anime fans, people understand that Yu Yu Hakusho is very good, but I think like to the more general consensus, I think people don't quite appreciate it as much. So I guess it's underrated, but in a weird kind of way. Romiku Takahashi needs to stop, just like Adam Sandler. The woman is doing the same old formula she established over 30 years old. Well, basically, I mean, but you know what the saying? I mean, if it's not broken, don't fix it. I mean, if it's still working for people, then I say continue doing it. I like her style. I mean, I thought Ram One Half was kind of funny, and I actually kind of enjoyed Inuyasha, but I haven't checked out this new one. But if you don't think it's good, compared to Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho is not real. Well, yeah. I mean, Dragon Ball is just about the most popular anime ever, so good comparison. Let's see. How come Hunter x Hunter got an anime, but Yu Yu Hakusho didn't since it put Togashi on the map? Is that like a serious question? Hakusho had an anime. It was just like 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Yeah, I mean, like it has an anime. It's just, once again, it's an older one, and that's why it's not getting as much exposure. You mean like a remake? Well, Hunter x Hunter's still going, so I mean, there's still some active popularity for it, which means that there might be more of an interest, more money available to be made from it. Hakusho, a lot of people seem to agree Hakusho doesn't really need a remake because it doesn't really have a lot of filler. I mean, the animation could be cleaned up a little, but it's not bad. Like, honestly, the fights hold up pretty well in terms of animation. It's pretty decent. In all honesty, it holds up better than some of the old DBZ stuff. Yeah, love you too, base. Freaking. Oh man. Will you do a review of Beowulf '07, amazing fantasy film? If it's a personal request, you know what, man? Message me sometime. I'd love a Patreon donation. That's typically how I do personal requests now, but I'll consider it. It's actually one of the few of those motion capture movies that I do enjoy. I did like Beowulf though. I think I'm one of the few who did. It's a lot of people didn't like it. Hiei or Yusuke? Like for popularity? Um, Actually, I'm more of a Yusuke fan. I know that a lot of people probably like Hiei more because he's the dark, gritty anti-hero character, but I don't know. I mean, he's got the Shigen Eye, which is cool, and I mean, I like his backstory with being tossed off the edge of the sky because the what was it, the ice people that raised him threw him away because he's a fire demon or whatever. It's been a while, but yeah, I think he's cool. But the thing about Hiei is much like Yusuke, his development kind of stopped earlier on, and like really, the whole I think I brought this up before, but the whole resolution between him and Yusuke, you know how like in a standard shonen show, the two biggest rivals have to continue fighting and resolve that with one big battle. In Hakusho, that never really happens. They like almost fight once to resolve their differences, and it never happens. It's just kind of weird. But yeah, I think Yusuke is probably a character I like a little more. But once again, most of his development occurs like in the first season, and he kind of gets more stuff to do towards the end. It's actually funny. My two favorite arcs, and also probably the two most popular arcs, the Dark Tournament and the Chapter Black arc, are the ones where there's the least amount of development for Yusuke. So I don't know, but I guess Yusuke overall. Thoughts on the Berserk 2016 anime? From what I've seen of it thus far, I mean, I haven't kept up with it quite as much. I think they've definitely captured the spirit of the manga, which I really like. I like the fact that they did go back and they did include some of the earlier stuff. I think they're jumping around a little bit, and the animation isn't my favorite. I mean, I think there's a little too much CG, but I do enjoy some of it. Like I said, I think the key thing is it does keep those key elements of Berserk, which people are most interested in. So, in that sense, it's a good thing. He and Kurama are actually more popular in Japan. I can believe that. Well, I know why Kurama's. It's kind of funny. I think that those two characters would probably be more popular with some of the lady viewers because I mean, you got the dark, angsty guy, which obviously a lot of people like, and then you've got the rather pretty man. You know, whoa. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, So there's a couple of different options there for sure. Favorite Akatsuki member? Oh, that's pretty easy actually. My favorite Akatsuki member is Pain because I don't know. I thought he was a good counterpoint to Naruto, sort of an evil version of that character, kind of with a similar master and some disappointing elements, you know. And I also really liked his power, kind of the whole puppet thing, where there was actually like a bunch of different versions of him. They had different bodies that he could control, and I liked his design. And I liked his end goal, his very nihilistic goal to kind of end all conflict. The thing is, he kind of was built up to be the leader of the Akatsuki, and he sort of was like their figurehead. And in a lot of ways, that final battle with Naruto just felt like a good, logical conclusion to end the show. But, they kept continuing it, so that's just me. Should speculative fiction be its own genre, or is that just grouped with science fiction? Margaret Atwood brought this to my attention. That is a very, very good question, and I am going to try to answer that by looking at more examples. Because I think you may have even asked me this before, but I'm not 100% sure. Hold on a minute. Gotta just change this thing here so this page boots up correctly for me. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, um, that's actually a good question. I don't know. I think speculative fiction is just another way of broadly saying fantasy, because I've noticed that generally people tend to lump science fiction and fantasy together. But you're right, horror and a lot of those other stories that kind of cross over or combine elements of them, they kind of all fall under that umbrella, I suppose you could say. So I don't know if they should be considered their own genre, but it should be considered its old like umbrella. But basically, it's just fantasy-oriented fiction is the best way you could say it, I suppose. Let's see here. What anime could make a really good HBO show? Monster or Cowboy Bebop? I've got this suspicion that due to Robotech becoming something that might be coming back to Netflix, people might be interested in seeing that as a live action show. Like, mechs generally are popular. What would be kind of crazy would be seeing like a live action Evangelion. I think that might be pretty awesome. That's for sure. I wouldn't mind seeing like a series following more stuff like Kenshin. I think a live action Kenshin, the movies have been enjoyed by people generally, so a show might be awesome as well. Hey there, Bo. How you doing? How come we never get a proper long Hiei Yusuke fight? I don't know. I was thinking the same thing. I honestly don't know. I'm like, in any other show, like that would have been a long running thing. Like, Yusuke, I will defeat you. Hiei, I'll defeat you. You son of a bitch. Standard stuff, right? But for some reason, it just never developed into anything. I don't know. There's so many Death Note live actions. I don't. Well, I guess because it's so popular. That's the only real suggestion I can think of. It's like it's just a really popular show, and they decided they wanted to do more live actions for them. But I don't know. It's it's questionable. That's for sure. I don't know, man. Live action overdone stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I know people actually prefer the ending to the movie versus the manga because, as I've said, with with the way the manga turned out, I just lost interest. But yeah, they need to kind of avoid doing that because that is getting overdone. But if it makes money, they'll keep making it. What's you want to see live action Shinji screaming? Yes, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I want to see live action Shinji screaming. Yeah, it would be kind of weird in live action. Giant naked Ray. Well, can think of worse things. Have you watched Legends of the All right, that's it. That's it, man. Okay. It's okay. This is the thing. Okay. I put up a poll on the Facebook page. Okay. Which I don't know if you're a part of, but I said which ones that they wanted me to check out. And the one that was voted, people wanted me to talk about was My Hero Academia. Legend of Galactic Heroes was like second or third, but I know that people have been wanting me to review that for a while. I really want to get into it, but it is one of those big franchises that you are kind of intimidated in because it is very long and it's this big sci-fi epic, and I'm sure that I would like it. But hold on, in fact, I'll have to try and check it out at some point. What did I think of End of Evangelion? Well, okay. I think it's actually a pretty well-made conclusion. I thought that the artwork was beautiful. I thought the sequences were very weird, very surreal. I thought that some of the end imagery was great, even though it was kind of depressing and strange. And I know that that's supposed to be what actually happened as opposed to what was going on in Shinji's mind. There's kind of the whole alternate ending thing. And I might be in the minority on this, but I've always liked the actual real ending of Evangelion, like within the show, those last 2 episodes. I don't know, because it actually brought Shinji's character arc to a positive conclusion where he actually grew, because, everybody hates the fact that Shinji's just, kind of a bitch. And, throughout the whole thing, and a lot of people think he's a weak character. I don't necessarily think that, but that's a conversation for another time. Basically, the end of Evangelion, the way it resolved actually left me feeling depressed and angry. I don't like the way it resolved. I don't even consider that the real ending of the show. I like the weird sort of non-ending that the anime provided because, I don't know, it was more beneficial, I think, to his character. That's for sure. Yeah, last 2 eps were decent. Let's see. I might even put on Legend of the Galactic Heroes in the background. But please, guys, like this video, spread it around. Feel free to keep sending in questions or making comments. I'll actually just put on Legends of the Galactic Heroes in the background here. Maybe I'll get a sense of what it's like and react to you, because not too many people are in right now, so we'll see. Okay, 169 episodes. And they're all like an hour long. It's like, oh man, I've been wanting to watch this, but you know, let it load for a second. Shinji is your waifu? Isn't there like another term for that, like husband foo or something? I don't know how that actually works. Shinji's Japanese voice actress gets nightmares due to her Shinji. Well, maybe. Favorite anime opening? Ooh, I can answer that for you right now. I wonder if I can put this in the chat. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Hold on a minute. Mofo. I cannot type tonight. I don't know why. You know, usually it like creates the link for you, like as you type things in. It's just making me put the extra U in. It's like, come on. I will put that in here. Hold on. I've been asked this before. I'm just going to link it to you so you can witness it yourself. This is my favorite anime opening. Okay. Will it let me put the link in? That is the question. Let me see. Okay, let's see if this works. There it is. That's my favorite anime opening. I'm actually going to watch it right now. Yeah, full screen that. Great, strong female character, by the way. Silly mech design. Short show, though. Pretty good. Mostly just like the intro. Good song. This part where she kind of goes like, wait. Oh, rev it up. Yep. Yeah. Isn't that the dumbest design? Oh, man. Never thought I'd want to follow a show about a ballerina, but... Oh, wait, that's Princess Tutu. Okay, 2 shows about ballerinas. It's about to end, and... Whoosh. Yeah. Good show. But yeah, sorry guys, I just kind of got lost in the music there for a second. That happens. All right. Have you watched Rick and Morty? Yes. Oh, yes, I do love Rick and Morty, and I actually want to. I was thinking about rewatching an episode with you guys if you wanted to. If anybody's interested in watching the episode with the Meeseeks. Man, I love that episode so much. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. How can I help you? Oh man. Oh, the first FMA opening. Actually, I think the second one might be opening. Let me check. Hold on. Let me see what the other one is. Hold on a minute. Let me look up. I actually watched all the FMA openings recently and the ones for Brotherhood. Opening 2. I think I prefer the second opening. Let me see. Okay, FMA. Is that Ready, Steady, Go? Actually, you know what? My favorite. Hold on. I'll tell you my favorite FMA opening, even though I don't like the show quite as much. Hold on a minute. I'll link it in the chat. I'm making it easy for you guys with some of these questions. I'm just giving you stuff now. Hold on. This is actually my favorite opening of anything FMA related. Oh, love it so much. Hold on, wait. Let me put this straight. Here you go. Answer to that question right there. But yeah, I like literally, you know, among all the other things I love about FMA is that the openings and the closings, it's always so good. It's just all so good. It just gets you into the moment. They're just so well done, like meticulously, the artwork and the music. It's just great. Hakusho has a good opening. How would I end Death Note? Okay. Literally, I wouldn't have gotten much more intricate, okay? I would have just said, okay, if you're going to kill L, That's fine. Light wins. But after he kills L, he covers his tracks and just continues going on. It's a dark ending, but that's the only way that I would end it, honestly. That's how it should have ended. Yeah, probably. I actually kind of agree with that. Gotta watch this opening now. Do, 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 do. So, hmm. Yeah, this is good. Literally, I have spent like entire nights just listening to like the soundtracks and everything. It's just like, I pretty much am done with the first series again. I need to watch Brotherhood again. Oh God. do, 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 do. I will say Brotherhood does have slight better animation, that's for sure. do, 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 do. Anyway, I guess I probably could spread this around a bit myself. Let's see. Favorite Bleach opening. In all honesty, that's the first one. That little weird rap thing. Do yabba da da. I can't even do it. You know the one. Literally the first Bleach opening was awesome. I love that. I don't even know what it was called, but the first one. Let's see. So what's with all the dislikes of Berserk Casca video? All right, you want to know, crazy boy? You want to know? Did you notice that too? All right, you really want to know, man? I want to actually see in the chat that you really want to know, because then I'll tell you. Because I'll tell you, there is a reason. I was wondering about that too, and I figured it out. I know exactly why, and it pisses me off. I would take that video down, except it's gotten a lot of views, and I'm like, yeah, views are views. You know what I mean? Basically, okay, okay. Basically, when I originally had that video up, okay, it's the violation of Casca, right? And the original thumbnail I had was of Griffith, doing the, you know, and okay, yeah, he was doing the, he's raping Casca, and it wasn't like the most suggestive thing, but you know how it is on YouTube where I think people might have thought it was clickbait and a bunch of excuse me, a bunch of sickos who maybe get off on that or whatever wanted to, they thought that I was just going to post Casca getting raped, just the scene in the anime. That's my guess. And, that's why it got a lot of views. And that's why I got a lot of dislikes, because it's not that. It was just me in my little Merlin garb doing a little brief analysis of what, oh, there she is. Oh, no. uh, and so they got mad about it because they just wanted to see that. And, but I mean, I think a lot of people liked it because, they liked what I was actually saying. So I actually went back and I changed the thumbnail, and I'm not a click. Oh, Coolio, I swear, man, I swear, it wasn't that. I mean, yes, I knew that if I did that, might get more views, but I didn't expect people to get so mad about it, and I was just like, I was just, I was just so mad because I'm like, you know what? I mean, it got a lot of dislikes, but I don't consider these legitimate dislikes. There are people like, oh man, he was just tricking us into like, no, it's relevant. It's a relevant video discussion. It's I don't even know. I was so angry about it, like when that was like the rising to the most popular in my videos, and I'm like, I don't consider that legitimate. But anyway, favorite DBZ moments. And no, see, DBZ does not suck. Wait, hold on. Does DBZ suck? Z3 disagrees. Wait, does Z loves DBZ? You know that, obviously. Is that what Manu's saying? Manu, I don't know what's up with him. He's been like really busy or something lately. Exactly, that they were expecting to see the actual scene. Exactly, and so whatever, their issue. But my favorite DBZ moment. post it. All right. I'm being really lazy, but let me just gonna use my website. Go to merlinthemighty.com and see all the videos I can't put on YouTube because of copyright issues. Come on, mofo. Let me do this thing here. Apologies, guys. Apologies. Anybody know that one? Okay, go merlinthemighty.com, and I will tell you my favorite Dragon Ball Z moment. Gotta find the right page though. Hold on, and I will link it in the chat. Okay. I actually did this. Let me put it. Here we go. Question is my favorite scene in all of Dragon Ball. It's very hard for me, but it's actually Vegeta's sacrifice, and I will put the link for the video I did on it in the chat here. Okay. Let's see here. What are your thoughts on Japanese cicadas? Things that make really annoying noise in the... What? Cicadas? I don't even know what those are. But what kind of question is that? Cicadas? Cicadas. Cicadas? So I'm thinking cicadas. I'm looking this up and I'm not seeing anything. Japanese cicadas? Does anybody know what he's talking about? Japanese cicadas? Oh. Well, now I have a video on the purpose of cicadas. Billions of cicadas to invade the U.S. coast after 70 years underground. Here's a question we get a lot. What are the purpose of cicadas? It can be a loaded question, but I think people who want a concrete answer to justify the magnitude of the unusual situation or annoying aspects of 17-year cicadas. Okay, I don't know what a cicada is. If you meant cicada, cicadas are cool insects, I guess. I don't know. You clickbaiting fuck. It's not the truth, I swear. Saddest, darkest moment in any anime. It's hard. That's a hard question. Let's see. Well, the saddest moment's probably something involving Nina and Shao Tucker. It's pretty obvious go-to. Honestly, the ending of Evangelion's like pretty much the darkest thing ever. The ending of the Berserk anime, obviously, which we were just talking about, is pretty up there. Pretty much all of Hellgirl. The ending of Devilman is pretty messed up. Let's see, what are some other ones? Pretty much all the a lot of the backstories of characters in Elfred Lied, like I just like that one. What was the one girl that I think she wanted to kill her sister or something because she was jealous. I don't know. There's a lot of messed up stuff. I mean, I know what the most messed up thing I've ever seen was in Biohunter, actually, which isn't really creepy or dark. It's just frightening. Biohunter. I should watch that sometime on here. Oh, cicada. What are Thank you. The purpose of cicadas. Creepy bugs that scream all the time. They're not just in Evangelion. They're everywhere. They're cicadas. The purpose of a cicada is to be a bug, and I don't know. The purpose of anything. They exist, man. They get a lot of rest, and then they come up and they annoy everybody. I like cicadas. I think they're kind of cool. But people have actually asked the question, what is the purpose of the cicada? One of the great mysteries of our time. I'm uncertain, to be honest. What about the FMA 2003 ending? What about it? You mean, is this going to be the old question about, was it good? Was it bad? Please be more specific, Bo. I mean, I don't think it's a bad ending. I prefer the ending of Brotherhood, but, you know how it goes. Berserk needs to end like Devilman. Fuck Guts winning. No, Guts has to win. No, the way Berserk's going to end, it's so obvious. It's just going to be like, he's finally going to be like, Griffith! And he's going to have this awesome, battle when he's in his Femto form. He's got the freaking dragon armor, and he's just he's going to have god-level status somehow. He's going to have, some spell catchers behind him, just magic. And finally, he'll kill him, but he'll get the killing blow. They're going to kill each other in combat. there's no way that Guts can have a happy ending because it is Berserk, but Berserk has to end with him killing Griffith. That's what the whole show's about. Did you think it was dark, sad? Of the original Fullmetal Alchemist? No, actually, the ending of Fullmetal Alchemist, which is actually Conqueror of the Shambhala, I actually think is rather uplifting. Some people might say it's a little dark because they're left in an alternate dimension, without their powers, and they're about to go into World War II with Nazi Germany and everything, which is a little dark, but they're both, intelligent young guys who've been through a lot, and the two brothers end up united at the end. So in a way, it's a happy ending, happy-ish, I guess you could say. Like I said, it's not the perfect ending, but I don't think it's dark or sad. Now, the ending of Brotherhood's really upbeat, which is weird because Brotherhood, I think, is touted as the darker, more serious show. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Keep them questions coming, people. Feel free to ask me a question, Cher, if you're still watching. Yeah. Let's see here. Where is the I'm going to go to my other page, and I'm going to put it on there. I'm going to spread the word about the pod. La 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 la. I'm going to put this in Film Fanatics too. By the way, please go support Film Fanatics. We just posted a new video. If you could check out the Facebook page there with Dan and Justin. So that would be good if you guys wanted to check that out. I'm actually going to put this in a bunch of chats now, I've decided, because I want more views. Dang it. I want more people participating. Share the vids, guys. Tell your friends. It's a big party here early Sunday morning with Merlin Studios. It is the Merlin Hour. We are going to be experiencing all kinds of interesting conversations about nothing. Enjoy yourselves. Oh, she reacted to my post. I wonder what she said. Let's see. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Let me see here. I gotta. Come on, load for me. This has been an annoying internet issue today, and it's like I've been trying to upload this one video and it won't work, and I'm just like, I don't want to do more editing because I'm just so lazy right now. Oh man, this is just not working out for me right now. Oh, let's see what you guys said. Femto. Femto is cool. Femto is the ultimate evil Birdman. How can Guts even win? Have seen Griffith's powers. The fucker is broken. Yes. I mean, he is essentially a dark god. I do agree. However, the thing is this. He's well, okay. You got to give Guts credit. By the end of the show, he's got to have some kind of power up, He just has to. He just has to. So I don't think he can win now, but that's what I'm saying. It's probably gonna have to be one of those things where he just gets like a whole army to lay siege to him. I think the God Hand will just decide, we don't really like Griffith anymore, and we're just gonna, screw him over. Because I mean, that's the God Hand. They're a bunch of creepy guys. For real. Come on, you. Edit this post here. Come on. Wings rest fragile in my hands. I know. Let's see here if I can just post this. There we go. There I am. I'm just going to post this in a bunch of things. I got yelled at by one guy for posting a video on a Facebook page. He was like, what are you doing? I'm like, never. That never happens to me. Like the one time, I don't know if you guys are familiar at all with Channel Awesome, but I once tried to just kind of put a bunch of my videos in some different threads, and man, the one guy that ran it came at me, and it was just so off-putting because I never encountered anything like that before. When it's your first, I guess it's a bad first impression online, but I guess he thought I was just spamming for no reason. I was just like, I was just trying to promote my stuff, He's like, you will be banned if you ever do this again. And I'm like, never use Channel Awesome for anything again. I didn't really like when they changed their website, though. It was not very compatible, but Channel Awesome doesn't really seem to care as much about their content creators anymore, but I don't know. Not sure what happened there, to be honest. Probably old news for some people, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, okay, a bunch of questions. Yeah, I prefer the 2003 ending, just ended at episode 51. Yeah, I prefer the ending of the actual show as opposed to the movie. Have I checked out Bakuman? Yes. I think I read like the first two volumes of the manga. I didn't think it was too bad, actually. I kind of enjoyed it. It wasn't what I was expecting. I was downtown Toronto. Some preacher asked the question if there is absolute truth in anything in life, from waking up in the morning to what is right and wrong. Um, the preacher was asking the question and not giving you advice. Shouldn't you have been asking the question? The preacher like giving you some kind of, definitive kind of answer. That's his job, isn't it? I mean, I guess it's good for the preacher to kind of allow you to, question things and make up your own mind. But usually, traditionally, religious figures provide answers. Are you asking me the question? Are there any absolutes? Well, I don't think that there are any. If you want to get really, really existential, I don't think there's any absolutes about anything for sure. But I think that if you kind of take things at face value based upon your perception of reality day in and day out, I think that you can kind of form some general absolutes just so that you can kind of function. Like the sun comes up every day and it goes down the next day, and you have to if you get hungry, you have to eat. Things like that, and everything just kind of falls into place. It's kind of like a stack of dominoes. They kind of gather together and they form something bigger, just kind of based on things that you learn to accept over time. And that, I guess, the natural order, maybe, if there is such a thing, because I think there's kind of a formula for things. But if there is an absolute, I think it's probably so intricate beneath the surface we can't understand it. But in the most simple way, you can kind of at least get a general idea of how it works just by accepting it. That's what I would say, I guess. But I don't know why the preacher didn't just, say something about God or something. The purpose of cicadas is to cause the third impact. Oh, that's great. A cicada angel. That'd be awesome. Whole army and then die like Devilman 11 out of 10. Berserk Musou. Let me see. I'll look it up now. Hold on. This, this caused the third impact. Berserk Musou trailer. Let me see. I'll react to it now, I suppose. Come on. All right. Berserk and the Band of the Hawk. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. I know about that. Let it load. Least favorite anime character? What's that guy's name? The guy from Kenichi who's supposed to be like the comic relief, Earth's Mightiest Disciple or whatever. I hated that guy. He was so annoying. The guy that like kept messing with Kenichi. I hate that guy. I forget his name though. He's the guy that looks like the devil. He's got like the hair that goes up like that. Okay, let's watch this trailer. Nope, still not working for me. Fantastic. Okay, let's see what's going on in the movies. Biggest Star Wars Rogue One rumors so far. As soon as Star Wars Episode 7 was announced, the rumors began to fly about what it would contain. From the beginning, however, there were numbers of things about the production that we knew were certainties. The same could not be said for Rogue One, a Star Wars story. As the movie did not follow any existing protagonist, we had little idea where the story would even begin, much less where it was going. Confirmed Rogue One, Star Wars story, blah, 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 New Hope. Stealing Death Star plans, but from the Rebels. Oh!